measurement between certain objects or whatever. And then they're found in many math problems, so and right. So if we have a road here and we have trees, alright? And then the trees are planted in regular intervals. So there's one between here, one, and then one. And they're also planted at the end of the road. So if we want to find the number of intervals, we just add the number of trees, so 4, and then plus 1. Number of trees is a number of intervals, which is 1, 2, and 3 plus 1, so we have 4 trees. And the length of the road is the number of intervals times the size. So if we have 3 intervals, what's the length of the road? It'll be 3, right? Because each interval is 1, so it'll just be 3. And the number of intervals is the length of the road divided by the size of the interval, or the number of trees minus 1. So the number of intervals is 4 minus 1, or 3 divided by 3, because we have 3 intervals, which is 1. Right. So what's different about this picture than the other one? Yes?
There's no tree on the end of the picture.
Yeah, so we have trees in the middle, but only a tree on one end. So the number of intervals will equal the number of trees. So 3 intervals and 3 trees. And then, yes? Okay. And the length of the road is the And the length of the road is the number of intervals times the size of the interval. So we have 3 intervals and they're each 1, so the length of the road is 3. And then the same thing with the number of intervals. And the last type of problem is there's only trees in the middle, so there's no trees on the side of the road. And then the number of trees is the number of intervals minus 1, so 3 minus 1 is 2. And the length is the number of intervals times the size. And same with they're both same from the second and first. So our first problem is a tree is planted at every 10 meters along a road. If the road is 150 meters long and the trees are planted at opposite ends of the road, how many trees are there? So the first thing we want to get is the size of the road. So it's 150, right? And then we want to solve for how many trees there are. So if you remember from the first one, okay, so if you're from the first problem, the number of intervals is the length of the road divided by the side of the interval, and the number of trees is the number of intervals plus 1. Alright, so we want to find the number of intervals first. So we just take 150 and divide by 10. What do we get?
15.
Yeah, 15. Okay. So we have 15 intervals. And then for the number of trees, what do we have to add to 15?
1.
Yeah, we have to add 1. So the answer is we have 16 trees. Yeah. So 16 trees. Yeah, that's why we added 1. So if they're at the opposite ends, we add 1 to the number of intervals. And our second problem, in a building, there are 8 steps in the staircase leading from one story to another. How many steps are there in the second to the 10th story in the building? I think so. Alright, so we want to count from the second to the 10th story. So we have we have to go up from the second to the 10th story, and there are 8 steps between each story. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 floors that we have to go, and then 8 steps in each floor. We have 8 times 8.
64.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so we have a road and there's 50 lampposts.
What?
Guys, focus. Okay. So we have a road and there's 50 lampposts across the road and there's a lamppost at each side. So if each lamppost is 2 meters away, how long is the road? So if you recall correctly, the number of intervals. So since we have lampposts at either side, the number of intervals equals the number of lampposts minus 1. So if we have 50 lampposts, we have, everyone say it, how many intervals?
49.
Yeah, we have 49 intervals. So this is 49. And then if we want to find the distance of the road, what do we have to multiply this by?
2.
Yeah, we have to multiply it by the length of each interval. So each one is 2 meters away, so 49 times 2 equals 98. Alright, so example 4. There are 21 trees planted along the road divider with trees planted at opposite ends. The trees are planted at regular intervals of 2 meters. If some lampposts are to be placed along the opposite side of the road at regular intervals of 10 meters, how many lampposts are required on the opposite side of the road if lampposts are placed at opposite ends of the road? So we have okay, so what it's saying is we have 21 trees along this road, right? So if you have 21 trees, how many intervals are there if they're on both sides? Yeah, so we do 21 minus 1, so we have 20 trees. Now if they're spaced 2 meters apart, what's the length of the road? We do 20 intervals. Sorry.
20.
So we have 20 intervals, and between each interval is 2 meters. So to find the length of the road, we do 20 times 2 is 40. Yeah. So it's 40 meters. And then now they want us to place lampposts along the same road. So if we want lampposts on either end, all we have to do is add. Okay, so we want them at 10. Yeah. Okay, they want them in intervals of 10 meters. So how many intervals should we have for the lampposts? If the road is 40 meters.
40 intervals.
Alright, so the road is 40 meters, and then we want lampposts every 10 meters. So we 40 over 10 equals 4, yeah.
6.
So we have 4 intervals, but we want the lampposts on the opposite sides. So what do we have to do?
Add.
Yeah, we have to add 1, because we want it on each side. So 4 plus 1 equals 5.